Hello. Hi. Sorry about being like an hour late today. Yay! I am late. Wait, let me. Okay, this is better. I woke up feeling real sick today, and I even thought about canceling this stream. But I really want to be done with Cemetery Mary. I've been playing it for a long time, and I just thought, you know what, I will give myself an hour to get better. I ate something, took a painkiller, which kind of makes me sleepy. So I might be sleepier than I usually am. I sit still. I don't feel quite well, but does not matter because I will be following a walkthrough anyways. Because if I don't, I I can't finish this game. Hello Rio, hello Robin. Yeah, I don't know how fast I will be done, but I think I'm gonna close the stream as soon as I'm done. So I'm not aiming for 3 hour stream today. Because I don't feel quite, or maybe I will feel better at the end of the stream. I don't know, but I'm not doing good personally. How are you? I'm hoping you all are feeling better. Let me boom. Okay, since the game is open, you're just not seeing that because okay, now it comes. I can't wait. Actually, I can see chat a little bit, but I can't see chat for a while because I am looking through a walkthrough from my tablet, and I usually look at chat from there. I just need to do this for for a while, then I will open chat back again. So I already opened the game, didn't choose anything or didn't even skip anything. I don't know. The game didn't the game looked black on the screen, so I was like, why doesn't this game show? So I tried to interact with it, and after I interacted, it started showing. But since this is the last stream of Cemetery Mary, I thought maybe opening the stream with this song would be better. So I did that. Okay, so I'm gonna first get the true ending for Crowan's Root, even though I don't know if they are all like the same ending. I'm really not sure. But in the walkthrough I am looking at, they first put Crowan's true ending, and maybe it will make better sense if you play it like by how they put it on the site, more narrational sense. So I'm gonna do that. Let's skip everything until we get to an important choice. So doesn't matter. So we can skip this, and I made too much. Okay, go to bed. This is the first decision we have to make. Then we are gonna say, will you tell me who you are? And skip this dialogue. Okay. These don't matter. We are just going to. Yeah, it doesn't matter for Crown's Root. We just need to meet with everyone. Yeah. It doesn't matter this question as well. Okay, the cafe. Skip this. Meet with Twyla. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Okay. Then doesn't matter. Skip this dialogue. Go to cemetery. And weirdly enough, this dialogue does not matter as well. But always, I'm gonna say, "How's your friend?" That's the kind thing to do. Did my parents tell it? Let's see. Does not matter. Let's skip this dialogue. Exit phone. And we are going to the cafe to meet with Crowan. Do I need to explain the story? I mean, I did it a lot in the previous streams. I really don't have the energy to. You should play it yourself if you don't want. I mean, this is like ultimate spoilers because I'm gonna get the true ending. So if you didn't play the game and if you are curious about it, maybe you should play it or something. Is this a horror game or not? Okay. Werewolf games, good luck on stream, thank you. Wow, you are speedrunning this. Yeah, I am speedrunning this. I played this like on Steam. How many times? 6 times already, I think. It's 6 times, might be 7 times. So yeah, this is just the ending stream for this, and I'm just gonna get the true ending. So if you are curious about the game, I highly suggest you watch them or you play it yourself. And don't watch it. Don't watch the stream. Yeah, actually, maybe if you are curious, you shouldn't. This is this a horror game? I mean, that's a good question. There is like one jump scare. Yeah. It is. I mean, it has horror vibes. It, maybe psychological horror. I don't know. Yeah, kind of horror. It's not scary though. I wouldn't say it is a scary game. It's just the vibes are off, and there are weird things going on. Use people die and all. Spoilers, people die. The name is Cemetery Mary. So yeah, I will say maybe a more of a mystery game, but mystery horror, psychological. I can say all of that. Maybe I am just saying it's psychological because it's like it it took a damage for me to finish this game from me. It took a while, and yeah, there is a specific soundtrack in this game that actually makes me want to throw up. Not that it's bad. It just they do use it in those situations too, like the situations that Mary feels nauseous, and it is, I guess, a good soundtrack for that because it does make me feel bad. Okay, so if she's wet, I'll brush my back is the right decision for this. Then we're gonna say who you really are. Skip this. Okay. Now today I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. Okay. Skip this dialogue. We are visiting. Oh, should I tell a story? I'm not gonna. You should watch the other ones or play it yourself. Let's see. My 13th birthday, the makeup. Which one is the right one? Halloween party. Okay. Skip this dialogue. And let's go to. Doesn't matter. Let's go to our room. Skip this dialogue. It's first call mystery number. Then call Crowan. Yes, then skip this dialogue. Yes, yes. Come on. I know. I read this already. Just skip them. Yeah, I know. And this is a nightmare. Mom is talking in this nightmare. Mom is mute. Mom is weird. The jump scare is coming. Boom. Jump scare. Doesn't matter. Don't make me choose so many choices. It really does not matter. Okay. Okay. Now this does matter. First king, punch, kick, block, kick. Okay. Block, kick, and charge. Okay. We win. Skip this dialogue. Can you tell me who you are now then? Then I heard such great things about you. Skip this dialogue. If you say so, skip this dialogue. He doesn't mean it? Yeah, this doesn't matter. I didn't decide. Let's see. He doesn't mean it. Refused to while obviously. Bye bye, bitch. Sneak into funerals. Is it because you're scared? And then, what choice is this? Yeah. Yes. It's because they call me Cemetery Mary. Blue or Blood Mary. What's this? There are feminists here. I don't know why this decision really matters, but it matters. Doesn't matter. So harder than normal. Okay, now we are going to talk with Yaya. Oh, is this possible? You shouldn't be this young. Doesn't matter these decisions. We are just going to say, okay, I will commit now. Um. Doesn't matter. Oh, there will be a lot of useless dialogue. Yeah, I don't care. Crystal knob. Crack door. A jar door. Let's climb. We just need to walk away. Right now. Yes. Walk away from Reginald. Walk away. But we can't. Because the game doesn't allow us. Doesn't matter then. Doesn't matter. Yeah. This doesn't matter as well. Do you know who I am with? To apologize, you wanna apologize? Theodore died. Theodore is the right answer. We are going to call out. What? Okay. Let's see. Doesn't matter. What do you remember happening? Let's skip this dialogue. Orange story because I read it before and I want this to be over fast. I've been really busy. doesn't matter, and I am not cut out for this. This matters. Then Theo, wait. You wanted to say Theo. Theo would have wanted you here, and I'm here for doesn't really matter. Okay. How did you feel? Is the right answer here? Then okay, we're gonna talk with him. Let's just skip this first. Your flag is upside down. Your posture. Okay. Everything does suck. How can I help? I just want to help you. Then it gets better. Then we are gonna say, how can you make it better here? Gonna call mystery number. Then call Reginald. And after this, we are going to watch a murder mystery movie. I don't know why. Okay. Oh really? This is, oh, I never seen this dialogue. So this is what you've chosen to watch. Do you not want to? No, nothing like that. I'm just surprised. What with all this been happening in town and all, I feel like you might stray away from this type of content. I don't know, I'm interested. Fair enough. Okay, this is the dialogue. And yeah, let's see. Knock? I feel like I saw this before. But this is not a true ending, Nan. This is just a good ending. Did I? That's not quite right. Oh yeah, that shouldn't be conclusion that it came to. I mean, not after all that stuff you did. Maybe this end is enough to satisfy you, but it is not really how it's supposed to happen. So that brings us to a question. Do you want to see how this is supposed to end? Yeah, I thought so. But in order to see how this series should have finished, we are going to have to go back. Let's rewind a little bit, shall we? Okay. What's happening? It's been a few days since then. Cobble seems to be doing a little better than usual. I think he's really trying extra hard right now. And he's been seeing Zafara too. I think that's nice. I think that's good for them. I'm able to see them having a nice time together again. I had a nice day by myself actually. Sometimes it's nice to just return to the cemetery for a normal day after so much chaos. I made sure I put at least one flower in every grave today. Though, I haven't talked to any of them. I had considered doing it, but like others tell me, it's probably not a good idea to fall asleep in public places. Especially if there is a killer on the loose. So I decided I wouldn't do that today. But that's not what happened though. I truthfully didn't mean to fall asleep, I didn't. But when I sat back against the mausoleum we have, after being outside and on my feet all day, well, I was just so tired. I didn't even realize I fell asleep. Until I woke up to the sound of rain. I was surprised to not have had any strange dreams this time, but... Wait, before continuing, I'm gonna open the chat to see, to see the chat actually, because I can't right now. I don't know what's going on. Cool. I can see it. I was supposed not to have had any strange dreams this time, but this was a big problem. Only the roof trim of the mausoleum was keeping me safe from the rain. And it was pouring, and worse even still, it was night. The only light I could see was from the street lamps at the outside of the cemetery. Oh dear, how could I have slept so long? Well, I couldn't stay hiding under here all night. I took a big breath and ran across the cemetery to the street. Luckily, the gate wasn't locked. Again, I was surprised but thankful, as it meant I would not have to find some other way out. Once I was out on the sidewalk, I noticed the street lights were the only lights on. Everything else seemed closed. How late was it? I didn't want to pull my phone out in the rain to check, but... Oh wait! The bus! There's the bus! I sprinted to the bus and tried to get the driver to notice me. Oh, okay. So there's a bus. Even though I was wearing all black, the driver seemed to see me. Thank goodness. I apologized a gazillion times as I boarded onto the bus for having to make them stop for me. But I was so very, very grateful they did. Okay. I had no idea how I would have gotten home had I missed the last bus. Okay. So the gods sent us a bus because we got the true ending. Thank you, gods. Thankfully the rain didn't last too much longer, and the rain stops full. Or perhaps we just drove out of it. Either way, it was plenty dry when I got off bus and onto the old dirt path. It was just a bit dark, that's all. Luckily, my phone still had enough battery to use its flashlight and had light my way. Even though I'm sure I could walk this path in my sleep by now. The house was dark as I approached it. Had I not lived here for weeks, I'll even say it looked scary. Like a haunted, abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods. It was dark, so either Crowman wasn't home or already asleep. I tried to be quiet as I entered the front door, just in case he really was sleeping. As soon as I entered, I felt a wave of tiredness crash over me. I need to sit down. Am I really so tired? And after I just slept so long. What's got to me feeling like this? Maybe I should go to bed. But I have to get out of this chair first. I just need to master the energy first. Yeah, am I still sleeping? It feels like I'm being pulled. Wait, I'm... Cool, you scared me. Sorry about that. Could you go back to sleep for me? Why? It'll just, be easier for me if you are. Coven? What are you talking about? Yeah, what's going on, Coven? Coven sighed and stood up properly. Follow me, please. Coven walks toward to the front door. Okay, I could see a faint light on outside. I followed him. When I exited out of the front door, I could see Coven out in a clearing near the house. There was a large vehicle there that was clearly still running. Coven? What's this? Mary? I need to get in the car. Where are we going? Okay. It doesn't really matter. That's not the important part. We just need to leave, okay? We are coming back, right? No. I don't understand. What's this? Did something bad happen? Listen, I'll try to explain it all later. But for now, I just need you to trust me and come with me. Okay, this like art of Crow is cute. I trust you. Thank you. I will explain it eventually. Corbin walked me over to the black door of truck and opened it for me. He had me inside but frantically as if to rush me. As I began to buckle in, I noticed that Corbin and I weren't the only ones in this vehicle. There was a man sitting in the driver's seat. It was so dark I couldn't see his face, but Corbin seemed familiar enough with him as he climbed into the passenger's seat, and we began to drive. Is it our uncle, maybe? No? Looks like an insect. I want to ask Robin what was happening, but not in front of this stranger. Who is this? Do I even try to ask? Well, it certainly took you long enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should fucking hope so. We wouldn't even be having to do this bullcrap if you weren't such an idiot. I'm sorry. I will try and do better next time. Next time? What, you want there to be a next time to all this? I am sorry. That was a poor choice of words. Whatever. I don't want to get met in front of Mary. It's just, it's alright. As long as we continue like this, things should be just fine. What are things exactly? You know, I hope you are right about that. Because if I have to worry over this a second longer, it's gonna be your head. Okay, I'm aware. But have I failed you before? Where are we going, if I can ask? Why are you? Okay, Colin. Maybe stop with the threats of that. Yeah, I will say you have. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration, yes. We have gotten this far, haven't we? It isn't far enough. You think my dad will settle for this shit? In all fairness, your father was a lot more patient. Yeah, well, I'm not. This is giving me a headache. Likewise. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we can get there. I can like sit down with some coffee or something. That sounds like a good idea. I just hope it actually calms you and doesn't make you more jittery. Yeah, shut it. Okay, we are never gonna make it there at this rate though. How do you mean? You're kidding me. You're driving like a fucking snail. You wanna go any faster maybe? It's safer to drive like this. It's dark and we've hardly traveled this path before. Okay. Come on, it's a straight fucking line. But are you worried about crashing into all these other cars around us right now? I gave my reasoning. We will get there regardless. Yeah, but it will already be sunrise when we do. Okay. Give me that. Okay, Crowan, stop. Crowan suddenly grabs the steering wheel, much to the shock and worry of both me and the driver. What the hell are you doing? Let me fucking drive. Stop the car and let me drive if you are not going to listen. Let go of the wheel. Okay. Actually, we crashed into a deer. Cool. That was a weird deer. How is this that true ending? And this was gonna happen. I knew it. Okay, I shouldn't done it this way. Okay. What the heck do that? I am after them with what? Okay. I don't care. You were there headed, right? Not letting get away. What about Mary? She was breathing, nothing broken, right? So take care of her. Ain't you used to that job by now? I'm not sticking around, okay. Ben Crowan. God damn it. Mary? Can you hear me? Come on, let's get you home safe. So, can I see who you are? I'm in pain, but not a lot. Just very numb, like being hit with a big wave on the beach. Slowly, I could feel my senses coming back to me. The waves are is our waves are painful. Okay, grammar. I'm pressed against something. I'm being held, but by who? Open your eyes. Can we see it as a okay? Fucking who is this exactly? Tell me. This is someone. Oh hey, you're awake. Ah, is this our uncle? Or maybe Crowens because the eyes. I don't know. Who are you? Oh, easy now. The man let me stand on my 2 feet and quickly backed away from him. Exactly. Whoa, where? Mary, calm down. It's me, remember? From the car with Crowan. I was driving. Ah, that's. I recognize your voice. That makes me feel a lot better. But, may I ask what happened to Crowan? Oh, well, it's gonna be a long story. Walk with me. Their eyes are gone as well. So first, how much do you remember? Um, we were driving somewhere. Krongwan was fighting with you. I don't know if I would describe it as fighting. I don't think I was really retaliating all that much. Then Krongwan got really mad and wanted to drive the car himself. And we hit something or severed? I don't know. It's a bit foggy. You are walking fine. You are not in any pain, are you? I think I'm okay. I just feel a little numb. You were in the back of the car, which wasn't really damaged. I think you might have hit your head though. I guess that's why I was blacked out. Even though it wasn't too much damage, the car is no longer in any shape to drive us anywhere. And we can't exactly turn back now. So our only choice is to keep walking until we can get to the next town. I wasn't sure when you were going to wake up, but you were out for a while, so I admit I was getting a bit worried. But I did wake up for a little bit. I'm sorry. Well, Corbin and you were yelling at each other. I heard Corbin say some things, letting someone get away. Is he okay? What happened to him? Oh well. I suppose there's no use hiding it now. I mean, how much do you know about it? Know about what? I don't know anything about any of this. Corbin just woke me up and told me we had to go. I see. I guess I will want to explain it then. Yeah, please do. Please do explain. As best as I can anyways. If you don't know anything about it, I guess I will start from the beginning. Or at least my understanding of it. So you know Helen City, right? Yeah. It's where my aunt and uncle lived for most of my life. And where my parents lived before they had me. That's right. Well, how do I say this? Picture this with me if you will. Mob, gang, criminal organization, use whichever words please you. There were 2 of them centered in Helen City. Okay. This woman looks like Kaya Tawila. The first we will refer as the Congress. And the second we will refer as the Parliament. Okay. Probably this is Twilight's. Okay. Helen City holds these 2 organizations, but it hardly had room for both. The 2 groups were always at war with another. Suddenly this is a mafia game, okay. Fighting over territory, money, whatever they could. Even if just to make it so that the other group could not have it, okay. I tell you this because your uncle, okay, he was the head of the Congress, okay, and you're joking. You can't be serious. Uncle Cross was such a sweet man. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Haven't you ever questioned why he wore that eye patch? Isn't it because of a war? It was from his time in the army, yeah. He was in a war. Oh, I see. Please continue. Eventually the Congress have overpowered the Parliament, okay. And the Parliament was pushed to Blackwood, okay. The Congress now had full control of Helen City and weren't worried about the Parliament interfering with their plans anymore. I wish I could say that's where the story ended, but if it was, we wouldn't be here right now. Your mother, Mary. My mom. What about her? Your mother was a good friend of Crow's. Long-time friends. I believe they know each other from back when your mother was still a child. Yes, I know that. That's why I started calling him my uncle to begin with. Because he was such a good friend of Mom's. Did Mom know? Was Mom involved? Please tell me. Yes, she knew. And your father knew too. But they were never involved in any of it. Until recently. Let me finish explaining. After the Congress had complete control of Helen City, okay, your uncle, aunt, and parents lived there peacefully. More or less. For a while. But your mother had wanted to open her own restaurant, diner, eating establishment. And the perfect location she was looking for was in Blackwood. Your uncle and aunt begged her not to make the move. They were scared of Parliament potentially targeting her, even if she was never involved in their business. But if she wanted that restaurant, it was her only option. Not to mention, she was expecting a child. And well, believe it or not, back in the day, Blackwood used to be a lot cleaner than Helen City was. Even with the Parliament there. Tables certainly turned, don't they? Look at our fathers. So young, so cute. Okay, so despite their warnings, your parents moved to Blackwood to start their restaurant. And when their family. Your aunt and uncle were still worried, but you guys actually seemed to stay pretty safe. And we didn't really have any reason to worry. They even felt comfortable visiting you guys from time to time. They would even joke about how the Parliament may not even exist anymore. But they would show us that they were still alive and kicking soon enough. A few years ago is when things really began to spark again. We would receive reports of gang activity beginning to pick up in Blackwood. That alone may not have concerned us much, but then we started getting reports of enemy gang members parading themselves around Helen City, calling themselves the Parliament. Okay, that really made our sirens go off. Then out of almost nowhere, okay, your aunt and uncle's home was broken into. They were unsure if it was related, but, well, it's not like they were going to take their chances. They shortly ended up moving into a safe house of theirs, you could call it. Even though it was closer to Blackwood than it was Helen City, it seemed like the safest bet. Wait, the cabin in the woods. The one you picked me from. That's right. I had always wondered why they moved there. They always had such a nice house in Helen City. I never understood why they moved to such cramped little space in the woods. They lived there quietly for a few years, but well, you know that. Yeah. I was happy Crowbone was so much closer than before, but I didn't know this was I. Things only started to go really wrong quite recently. Okay. Your aunt and uncle, they had come in contact with the head of the parliament. This said Rigor had promised to meet them to discuss a sort of treaty or a truce, some deal or arrangement. Told them that they would meet somewhere public, so there was no worry of ending in insidious. And after a while, they finally agreed to meet them. But well, you know that went south. Okay, and that more or less covers most of it. I see. Are you alright? It's just a lot to take in. I can imagine. Hello, puppy. Oh my god. Hi. I am getting the true ending of this game, so maybe you should like not watch it. I am telling everyone who came to this stream to not watch this right now. Do not watch this right now. If there's anything you need elaborated, I will try to explain the best of my ability. I thank you. Well, I guess I do have one question. Yes. Who are you? Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize I never introduced myself. I am Ovidius. Okay, I will not watch it right now. Okay. Don't do it. Thank you. Bayağı eve gitti sağ ol. Goodbye. I am Ovidius. I was like the first lieutenant you could say. The right-hand man to your uncle. Or well, the right-hand man to Crowbone now. Crowbone's involved with this all too, right? Unfortunately, yes. He's always known. We just didn't expect him to inherit the Congress like this. It's not yet. And Crowbone, he ran off. Yes. He believed we were being followed by the parliament. Okay. Claimed the car that quickly drove past us after the crash must have belonged to them. And he ran after it. I don't know what he thinks that will... Okay. I don't know what he thinks that will help, but I couldn't go after him. My priority? My priority was watching out for you. Have you been in contact with him at all? No? As I said, my priority was taking care of you. Oh! Okay, it was Poppy's birthday. I forgot about that. I will congratulate her on Twitter. Maybe I should try messaging him. After everything you just told me, I don't really feel comfortable knowing I don't feel comfortable knowing he's on his own out there, okay? Oh, you should give me your number too then, in case you wind up separated somehow. Unnecessary? You already have it. I already have it? Wait a minute, then that means... Okay. Hey! You are the strange number that I've been texting. The one I message nearly every night. Yes, that's correct. Why didn't you tell me that from the beginning? Marcel, why were you so creepy over the phone? You scared the living daylights out of me. I apologize. I didn't mean to. Truly, I tried as best I could not come off malicious. But I see it didn't work. I am just not good when it comes to cellular communication. Perhaps I should explain a bit more of why am I even here. Okay, why am I even here? You see, back when gang activity first began to pick up again in Blackwood, your uncle assigned me the task of looking out for you. I was to make sure that you were kept safe from all this. Of course, I accepted this task. I made sure you were never involved in any of this. Until now, that is. Wait. Were stalking me? No, no, not exactly. I wasn't so much spying on you as I was spying on them. Huh. The parliament. I was making sure they stayed out of areas that you frequented. It was a little difficult job making sure they kept their distance. Whilst also making sure I didn't bring any suspicion on you. But I think I did an alright job. At least while I was able to. Oh wait. If you are with Crowan, and you're also the mystery number, that means you know where my parents are. And that they are okay. That's right. Let me continue explaining. Okay. You see, keeping you safe within the city wasn't my only mission. I was also tasked with bringing you out of the city should things go very ivory, okay? And well, that happened. And I was instructed that if something like that should happen, I was to take you and your family out of Blackwood and bring you somewhere safer. However, what nobody told me was, you were staying with Crowan. I came to pick up you and your parents, but you were not here. There, okay. I never got news there was a rumor of a murderer in Blackwood, so I had no reason to believe you might be staying somewhere else. Your parents only told me once I arrived there, okay. How did you... okay. You didn't even know where like Mary lived and you were trying to keep the other gang from away from her. How did you manage to do that? Okay. But by that point, I was already in a very dangerous position. The parliament was clearly on high guard. If I moved around too much, I risked jeopardizing everything. There wasn't enough time and too much risk involved in going to get you, so I left with your parents. And I couldn't come back until we could be absolutely sure it was safe to take you away too. But if Crowan really did see a parliament car pass us by, then perhaps it still wasn't safe enough. Then where are they now? Why didn't I ever hear for them? Okay, we didn't want the parliament potentially catching on to us, and we're afraid they may be able to track your parents' phones. So I confiscated them. My phone has been modified to be untraceable and was why I was able to keep contact with you. But the same couldn't be done for your parents. I apologize for that. Why? Why it couldn't? Tell me. Tell me. Explain it to me. This sounds like bullshit. Okay. But believe me when I say that it was very hard for them not to contact you. It was the only way to ensure you were kept the safest you could be kept. I see. Are you alright? I don't know. Again, it's a lot to take in. I understand. It must be tiring to even hear about. But I hope you find happiness in knowing you will see your parents again soon. Really. Yes, it's why I came to collect you after all. It's why we are heading out this way. But perhaps we would be a lot closer to them had the car not crashed. Alright. Even if Crowan does appear a bit frantic right now, I request that you not be mad at him. He wasn't even supposed to be with us, truthfully. But he wanted to come to see for himself that you got there safely. And I'm sure he still wants to see that too. Even if he's not beside us right now. Really? Really? Okay. More dots. Most of the walk after was silent and awkward. How was I supposed to talk in this situation? Processing it was a huge thing to take on already. I had tried messaging Crowan, but we didn't hear anything back. I didn't really expect to, but it was worth a shot. I did wonder where he ended up though. I haven't seen a trace of him on this forest trail since all the time we've been walking. All the time we've been walking. Are you alright? You're slowing down. Oh, sorry. I'm very tired. How long have we been walking for? I can't say for certain. I didn't check the time when we started walking. Would you like me to carry you again? No, that's okay. You really don't have to. I just hope we can get there soon. It's still plenty dark out. Indeed it is, but I would not be surprised if the sun starts to rise soon. Really. I was hoping we will be there by daybreak. Maybe if we still had the car. Wait. He stopped me. Do you hear that? I did. I didn't. Yeah, okay. We turned behind us. There was a car slowly driving in our direction. Our direction. Doesn't matter. It's one of, I think both of the pronunciation should be right in different regions of the world. Okay, it was still a bit away from us, but would catch up to soon. Catch up to us soon. Okay, I am going to wait them on. See if they can give us a ride. Stay behind me. I took a step back, and I noticed Ovidius reaching into the side of his jacket. He was carrying a weapon on him. I silently prayed to myself he wouldn't have to use it. The car slowly rolled to halt beside us, and the window rolled down. I felt a bit more relaxed when I saw the driver behind the wheel. Do we know him? I don't remember. He was an elderly fellow with plenty of wrinkles. He looked so old, in fact, I didn't know if he should be even driving. Oh, he said he wore a mesh cap. It had a picture of Trot on it. And from the little I could see of his outfit, it looked as if he was wearing some kind of old overalls. Even though I felt more at ease, Oedius did not shift from his tense and serious state at all. He bobbed over to the side of the vehicle and talked to the driver through the window. I couldn't really hear what they were saying, but after a few moments, I heard the old man laugh. Okay. And Oedis turned to me and told me it was alright to get in the car. So I climbed into the back seat and buckled myself in, and then we were off. Those colors were awful on this guy. Thank you again, sir. Ain't no problem. Was heading that way anyways. Frankly, I'm just surprised you guys were walking. I ain't ever seen nobody on this old path. Perhaps it ain't as well kept as secret as I thought. Oh well, we didn't really have much choice. Our car kinda crashed. Hee-haw, hee-haw. So it was you both who had the car wreck back there. Was wondering where the passengers went. Yes, that's correct. We were, I don't know, trying to avoid the deer. That's why you got to keep your eyes and ears peeled in these woods. Though I suppose it's a bit too late to tell you that. Anyways, what reasons you all have in Greenberg? Greenberg? Already you shot me a look. Alright, we're going for a competition. A competition? What competition is it? To see who can wear the most black? Yeah. I'm just messing with ya, but it was almost hard to see you folks with how dark you were dressed. You are lucky I was able to spot you. So anyways, what do you say this competition was for again? It's an art competition. She's competing. Oh, so we got an artist. What is What do you read that? Artist on the board. You know, my niece does art stuff too. Got her some oil paints for her birthday. Her smile was brighter than the sun on a summer day. Where is your piece though? I didn't see you holding anything. You didn't leave it behind, did you? Okay. What the fuck was that noise? No. It's already at the location. We just have to get there. Oh, I see. Good luck to you then. Yes, thank you. But enough about us. What are you passing through Greenberg for? Hey, was hoping you would ask. See, me and my fishing buddies do this trip every other weekend. Even though I don't live too close, but this shortcut helps me to make it every time, okay? I'm usually the last one to arrive, but not by much. We ran out a boat and the nice man continued to tell us about his fishing trips all the way to Greenmark. It sounded like he was really excited to be able to talk about it. I liked hearing about the fun times he shared with his friends. The sun began to rise right as we began pulling out of the forest. And once we were in Greenbark, Ovidius told man to let us off at the corner of a sidewalk. I never did learn his name, but I made sure to thank him again for the lift. Lucky break for us. But let's not push it. Come on, let's go. Ovidius? Can we get breakfast first? Maybe we need to keep going. I'm sorry. I'm really not feeling now. Are you alright? Yeah, it's all just... It's a lot, you know? And I think it's catching up to me. All the walking we've been doing. We really shouldn't stop moving. You're right. I understand. Come on. We'll get you something to eat. We'll just have to be quick. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, let's go. Why are we... Okay. Just end already, please. Game, just end. I'm so tired. Oidius tried to look for somewhere that might be open. The closest we could find was one of those chain diners that prides itself on pancakes and other breakfast foods. They seemed to be the only place open anyhow. Luckily, they weren't packed at all, so we were seated right away. I was happy about that. And please be quick. The girl's practically dying over here. Oidius shrugged the coat off and then tossed it onto the open seat beside him before taking his seat across from me. You didn't have to do that. Brush the weird stuff. It's not that tired. You're feeling unwell. I'm sure they can see that. You also shouldn't toss your coat like that. It's expensive, isn't it? It will wrinkle easily like that. Well, if it wrinkles so easy, maybe it shouldn't cost so much. You think that? Yeah, I do. Why expensive stuff to type to ruin so easy? You should get what you pay for. Wouldn't we agree with that? Yeah, I guess I would. You're right. Can I ask you about, can you tell me about gang fire department, Ovidius quickly scanned the dining room and everyone in it. I work for the fire department and you're curious about that, right? Oh, yeah. Can you tell me about the fire department? To an extent. What do you want to know? How long have you been a fireman? Have you always wanted to be a fireman? Are you good at being a fireman? How long? I don't think I could say for certain. It's almost hard to remember a time when I wasn't in this line of work. Is that sad? If I had to guess, I would say it's been at least around 10 years. Really? That's a long time. Yeah, it's a long time. When I think back to when I first received that text message from such a mysterious number, of all the potential candidates it could have been, I never would have imagined it would let something like this happening. Are you upset? No. I'm glad it was actually an ally. After all, how could I be upset with someone who has done so much for me? Someone who even risked their own life for me and yet doesn't know me at all. I won't say I don't know you. Not anymore. We messaged one another almost every night, didn't we? Even though it might not have been much, I feel like I learned a lot about you Besides, even though you didn't know me in return, you were always coming back to me, or looking to me when you were in trouble. I know that you are a bright girl, even if you don't think so, and bright enough to ask for help when you need it. That's something that can be said about a lot of can't be said about a lot of people. Okay. Maybe if I had been more like you, I wouldn't be in this position I am now. Oh, but no, don't take that the wrong way. I'm here anyways, and if I got to be here anyways, then I'm glad it's with someone like you. Thank you. If I may, can I ask one more thing? Of course. About my uncle and the fire department. Yes, go ahead. My uncle and the fire department. You know my uncle. You said you worked right beside him, right? Yes, I did. My uncle, was he a good person? He was silent for a moment. Listen, Mary. Your uncle, I owe my life to your uncle, and I'm sure many others do too. But just because I am loyal to him, doesn't mean that he was exactly a good person either. Your uncle did a lot for me and for the rest of the fire department. But there was no such thing as a good firefighter. Yeah, okay. The same reaction. I guess I didn't realize how that's done that. Thank you, Ovidius, for everything you've been doing for us. I don't know if Crowan ever tells you, but really, thank you so much. Of course. There is no one else I'd rather do it for. Why? Why? I felt much better after I was fed. Physically better, but I think the emotional toll was also a bit easier to digest. Come on, let's adopt. Once we get past this point, we should be in the clear. Since we no longer had our own vehicle, Ovidius and I had to find a bus stop. We'd have to take a bus after bus until we could make a path to wherever it was we were supposed to be going. That's okay though. I was used to riding on a bus. Okay. You all are sitting too close. Mary, the other way, Mary. Turn the other way. And you can close your legs a little bit. Oh. You look tired. Nah. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes. Are you really sure? Yes. We'll be on this bus for a while. You can take a nap if you'd like. That doesn't seem safe. What if you were really into trouble? Then I will wake you up. Promise? Promise. Okay, now it makes sense. It didn't make sense before. I checked my messages with Crowan. Still nothing. I could only hope that the reason he wasn't answering was because he was being extra careful, and not because something else was going on. Oh, we got to get off the bus now. I don't think it will be much longer. Is this it? Yes, this is it. He had brought me to a white paneled house in the middle of a cutesy suburban neighborhood, in a city much farther from Blackwood than I would have liked to think. Are we supposed to stay here forever? No, not forever, just for a while, until we can get things under control. Aren't you happy? Your parents are safe and you will get to be with them again. I know. Actually, the Reginald is still back in the Blackwood, so I feel like, when they come back, it's still not going to be that safe after all. But I like Blackwood and Crowan. Don't worry about Crowan. Don't worry about Blackwood. Both of those, they are my job. And I've never been bad at my job before. I'm going to take care of it. I'm sure you'll be back in Blackwood before you know it. Okay. I approached the front door of the house. This time, not a dead person's house, so that's something. My parents who had been missing for so long. They're really right behind this door. Ovidio stood back on the sidewalk. I don't know if it was because he didn't want to feel like he was pushing himself into the picture, or because he wanted to be able to leave as soon as he saw that I was safe. You're still attracted to Chrome's mother? I mean, she's still dead. So good luck with that. This odious man, I will put him on either S tier or A tier, I think, on the tier list. Probably put him on Smash, yes. I like him. Okay. Everything that's happened, does it really end here? Knock the door. Okay, knock on the door. There's only one thing left to do. Knock, knock. I lift my hand to the door and knock. Once, twice, 3 times. Knob slowly turn, but when it opened... The fuck? Well, hello, miss. What brings you knocking on our door, huh? Close your way. Oh, don't be silly. You were here looking for mommy and daddy, isn't that right? Okay, so sorry they stopped out for a moment. But we are more than happy to babysit you until they get back. Okay, wait. The other guy, I think I remember him. Wasn't he in Toila's party? So they are gang, like, thing. Okay, Mary. Yeah, this guy, Mary did a fake reading for him and talked with his mother, right? I think it's the same guy. I was grabbed by the strangers and they began to cover my mouth with a cloth. It smelled of something I couldn't quite recognize, but I already knew what was happening. I tried calling out the Oidius, but my mouth was covered. You don't mind if we take her out for a little play date, right? Let her go. Yeah, I don't think so. And I wouldn't even try reaching for that gun of yours. Unless you're in the mood for a Bloody Mary, haha. Mary, listen to me. It's going to be okay. My vision was beginning to fade. I'm not going to let them hurt you. Okay? Huh. I promise you that. I'm good at what I do. You gonna shoot them? Huh. The movies? No, that isn't quite right. This is a movie theater, but it doesn't look like anyone I've ever been in before. The screen is massive, but nothing is playing. Not even any audio. The seats seem to stretch on for miles. I can't tell where they end, or even which row is closest to the screen. And on top of that, there's no one here. Wait, that's not true. Someone is here. It's Coven? What is he doing here? Call out. I called out to Crowan, but it was as if he didn't hear me at all. He's crying. He's crying at the movie, but it isn't playing anything. Can he see something I can't? Call out. I tried to call out to him again. Still, it was as if he couldn't hear me. I don't see how. There is no sound from the screen, and he is not that far from me. Crowan, what's going on? Reach out. I reached out to Crowan. Except, wait, did I? I can feel my arm reaching out towards him, but I can't see it at all. Reach out. I tried reaching towards him again. What's happening? Why can't I interact with him? Reach out. Crowan, please. I'm trying to help you. Please look at me. Crowan. Crowan. What's happening? Crowan. Okay. That wasn't... Crowan is not dead, right? Huh. What? Just a dream. Wait, where is this? I was kidnapped, but this place... Is this a jail cell? A real jail cell? I quickly looked around the place. It seemed to have been abandoned for quite some time, but they brought me here. Ovidius, I had to get to him. I checked my pockets. Of course, they took my phone. Why wouldn't they? Okay, okay, stay calm. We can find a way out of here. Um. Look to the salvage. I tried looking through the cell bars to get a better idea of the area I was in. I seemed to be in a cell at the end of a long hall. Okay. I couldn't see anyone in any of the other cells, but I didn't want to risk shouting out for anyone in case the wrong person heard me. The only thing I could see at the end of the hall was a staircase. Okay, check vent. I climbed over to the vent that was on the wall. People escape through vents in movies all the time, right? Even though it was old and rusty, it wasn't going to give it in any time soon. There's no way I'll be able to open it on my own. Check bed. I started checking around the bed in the cell. It felt as hard as a rock, and even the sheet was covered in a fine layer of rocky debris. Okay. I started looking under it to see if there was any sort of hole or trap door I could sneak through. Of course, there wasn't. Check sink. Checking in the sink basically for anything that might be useful. I remember playing old escape games, and usually the sinks would have something important in them, like a screwdriver or even a key. That's stupid. Not this time though. Toilet? Ew. I don't want to get anywhere near that toilet. Besides, even just looking at it from here, I can see that it's empty. And I would rather not get my arm stuck in a pipe trying to look for something anyways. Okay. Hole in the wall. There was a large hole in the cell wall. I don't know whether it was purposely made by a frustrated inmate or if it was begun to wear away over time. Either way, it's not going to help me much. Okay. All it's got is some exposed pipes. There's not any room for me to be able to fit in there. Even if I could, I would have no place to go. Open cell door. I tried opening the cell door. It clanged and rattled. Of course it was locked, but I had to at least try to. Okay. That's everything. No, that can't be it. There has to be something else I can do. There has to. There isn't a way out. I'm trapped here. I can't do anything. I can't believe this. Probably with you, Mom, Dad, they're all in trouble, and for what? Because of me. If they weren't trying so hard to keep me safe, that's so stupid. They are so stupid. None of this would have happened right now if they just. Suddenly, I heard a rattle against the bars. I thought I was finally done for until I looked up. Oh god, Reginald, what are you doing here? Oh, the fucker followed us. Okay. Uh, Reginald, the fuck? Okay. Reginald. Reginald was here right in front of me, but how? He was knocking against the bars and gesturing over for me to come closer. Reginald? What are you doing here? I tried to keep my voice down as best as I could. How is this possible? How do you know I was here? You are not working with these people, are you? Uh-uh. Then I don't understand. How is this that you are here right now? Am I still dreaming? Why aren't you saying anything? Suddenly I felt a pressure against my hands. Reginald was pushing something into my hands. Keys. Wait, are these keys to this cell? I don't understand. I mean, take you, but where did you find these? How did you know I was here? How did you even get here? It's just not making any sense. Oh my god. Hey, finally got the keys for me. Huh. Without a word, Reginald stood up and turned around. He began walking towards the exit and waving back at me, as if he was saying goodbye. I didn't understand. What was that? Wait, but the keys? I can't worry about Reginald right now. I have to get out of here while I still have the chance. I inserted the keys into the lock of the door on the other side. Come on, come on. Yes, the cell opened. There is no time to be wasted. Okay. Yeah, that's how I looked at that. Definitely. If only I knew where I was going. I didn't see Reginald after I left the cell, nor do I have any idea where he could have went. This place seemed so big and empty, but I knew that couldn't be the case. There had to be people lurking around here somewhere. I just didn't know where. I tried to listen for them just in case I needed to hide, but I couldn't hear anything. Just where is this anyway? Cells. Okay, I looked into some of the cells that lined the walls. I wondered if I will see someone else trapped in a similar position to mine. Alas, there was none. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for me. Each of these cells seemed to be in a similar condition to mine. But they were made for in one area, they were lacking in another. Okay. Sure, there was no crack in the wall in the cell, but the toilet was completely missing. Maybe the cellar's got a pillow, but the sink is missing its knobs. How does that happen? How long has this place been like this? What am I doing here? Okay. Walls. Try to look for any signs on the walls to help me get a better sense of the area. Of course I found none. I should be surprised. This is a jail, not a school. Or is it a prison? How would you be able to tell? What's the difference between a jail and prison anyways? Okay, Mary, stop thinking weird things. There is no time to think about that right now. Though, yeah, exactly. Listen. I tried listening around for anything. Footsteps, talking, anything. If I listen really closely, I can hear the sound of something faint, but I can't really discern what it is. Maybe if I get closer. Keep moving. I don't have any time to waste on silly stuff. I have to keep moving, either until I find videos, my phone, or a way out. As I continued to move, I began to hear something clearly. It sounded like the rattling of cage bars. Someone's fighting against them real hard. Then suddenly a voice. You think you gotten away with this? Wait, that's not just any voice. Is it Crowan? I swear the fuck yeah. It is Crowan. I swear the fuck when I get out of here, I'm taking this whole place down with all you in it. Crowan. I've got to get to him. Following the sound of his frustrated yelling and clanging of metal, I was able to find Crowan. Mary. What the shit? How did you get here? Wait, before any of that, I think I can get you out of here. I used the keys Reginald game in the keyhole for Crowan's cell. Could they really? Yes. It opened. Hey. Not bad. When did you get so toolsy? But very importantly, when the fuck did you get here? You're not supposed to be anywhere near here right now. Listen, it's a lot to explain, but we need to find a way out of here. You know what? Maybe Kobe, you should dress a bit more classy if you are going to, a mafia boss or something like that, a gang boss. Well, so soon. You need to find a way out, but I don't think I can leave just yet. What? What are you talking about? We have to leave. Listen, Mary, I know I messed up a little bit. And the fucker obvious did too by letting you wind up here. But because of that, I can't just let things keep getting worse. Think of it like this, yeah? When you got a vast problem, do you just buy a fly sweater? What's that? Or do you just call an exterminator to take the whole nest out? Coven. What are you even talking about? Don't worry, Mars. I'm gonna stop the problem at the source. Coven ran out of the cell without me. I guess I'm on my own again until I can find them. Or anyone. Oh yeah, the same drawing. Cool. I walked around again completely lost. I was beginning to wonder if I was wasting my time going in circles. Oh, I'm just looking at like this wall I don't know, to see how it's drawn. I don't know, I felt curious about that, but it seems pretty easy. Okay, so they just use this. Okay, I don't know, the art suddenly. I got curious about that because I'm not good at drawing textures like this, but it seems like again pretty easy to do. Yeah, okay. Though I eventually made it somewhere else, a different area. There weren't many finishes here. There, the walls were tilted from floor to ceiling. It was strange. It felt like being in a bedroom, the longest, most maze-like bedroom in the world. I wish I knew what kind of area this even was, but more importantly, I wish I knew how to get out of it. Then I began to hear something, talking. There's people talking somewhere. Tried to get closer, so I could at least know exactly where they were. And maybe find out what they were planning. But as I peered the corner just to get a glance, I was met with the face of Twyla. Twyla is here. She's talking on the phone, but I can't quite make out what she's saying. She's also talking to someone in front of her, handing her things. She's clearly not in any danger. But no, that's. I don't understand. Twyla was dedicated to catching the killer, wasn't she? She wanted our city to clean up. So, why is it that she spotted me? She's looking me right in the eyes. What do I do? Wave? I waved to her. I don't know why. I mean, what else could I do? I shouldn't have waved. What's wrong with me? Even though Twyla clearly saw me, she didn't not out me to the person in front of her. Rather, she let them walk in a different direction, and I was finally able to make out the last thing she said on the phone. I'll talk to you later. Twyla hung up her phone and then stood facing me. I watched her from behind the corner a few seconds longer before working up the courage to meet her in the middle. What, Twyla? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. You're not really involved with these people, are you? I thought you wanted to keep things clean in our city. You hated crime, and that's why. It's all very complicated. I wouldn't expect you to understand. This this is why Crowan never wanted me around you. He knew that you were with the people who wanted to hurt us. Do you think he is innocent in all this? That he isn't trying to hurt us as well? Uh, we simply do what we need to do. As for me, I'm in all this because of my uncle. Your uncle. He's in charge. Then he's just like, but you don't have to be involved in any of this. Tyler, didn't you say it yourself? I want to keep our city clean. Why don't I help you out of this? Wait, really? Mm-hmm. You don't have to be here. I will show you the way out. Really? Mm-hmm. Don't you trust me? Even if you don't. Tyler reached her hand out to me. Do you have any other choice? The fuck is happening? Would any of my decisions change the ending? I don't know. Let me open this. Is there something about how the true ending should go? No. Uh, you know what? Just in case, let's go to page 9. Yeah, and go with Twyla. Before I could answer her, a gunshot all truth to be like, okay, didn't really matter. We both turned to face where the noise came from. Twilight ran into the direction of the noise, and I followed her. When we got to the destination, without hesitation, Twilight slammed the door open, and the source of the sound stood right in front of us. Okay, the uncle is dead, I guess. Because of this fuck. Okay. Come on. Don't go around killing people's uncles. Fucking piece of shit. And that one's for Ma. Okay. I guess that's understandable. Coven, what are you doing? What? What's the matter? I felt like I could throw up. The smell of blood already beginning to permeate the room. Come on, Mars, don't give me that look. You should be happy. Happy? How can I be happy over something like this? Cause the fucker killed my parents, goddammit. Can't take a life if you ain't prepared to lose your own. Hehe. Uh-huh. Oh. And what the fuck are you laughing at? Go on. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just. Okay. Ha ha ha. Okay, glad you are laughing by yourself because I couldn't do that. It is just so funny to me. So funny that you thought he was still in control after all this time. And then Mary. I thought I'd have to lie my ass off to. Okay, yeah. Ass off to her all night when I saw her walking around this dumb. Turns out I don't even have to wait that long. It's just hysterical to me. Hysterical. Okay. That you ever thought he could pull off this shit the way I have. Okay, you run the thing then. You think that waste of flesh could have had it in him of your parents the way I did? Okay. Yeah, I know I hated you, you fucking bitch. He was too much of a fucking pussy to even attempt it. And you know what the best part was? It was so fucking easy. Even Mary's dumbass could have done it if she tried. I've been running this shit for years now, you idiot. But I bet you'll never be able to figure that shit out if I wasn't here yelling it out to you right now. So hand over that fucking gun and wipe that stupid fucking look off your face before Mary said becomes my new jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. Okay. Coven carefully approached Twyla. I felt the knife she was holding lightly pressed against my cheek. They did a trade-off. Me for the gun. And then she held it up both of us. Up to both of us, okay. I bet you thought you really did something, huh? You know what, yeah. I guess you did. Too bad it really doesn't matter. Keeping her eyes on us, Twyla pulled out her phone. She typed away on it. And a few moments later, someone stepped into the room. Wait, I see. I'm gonna open the chat again. Yeah. Okay, that's our guy. Ovidius. Okay, we win. Welcome back, Ovidius. I need you to take these guys back to their cells and make sure they don't get out again until I ask for one. Don't kill them, but you're more than welcome to rout them up if they get on your nerves. Yes, ma'am. Crowan and I were apprehended by a strange man. He led us out, holding our arms together tightly. He shoved us through the halls, and we caught a glance of or two from more or Twyla's goons passing us by. Once we were back in the area that held all the cells, the man finally spoke to us. Ovidius, I thought that was you. I'm so glad. Oh shit. Hey, Ovidius. Yeah, hey. What the fuck do you think you are doing? No, I don't even want to hear it right now. We are going to get you out of here. All of you. All. Ovidius brought Corbin and I down a few cells further, and I could hardly believe my own eyes when I saw. Yay, Mom and Dad! Mom and Dad! Are they? They're alive. Merely unconscious. We are getting them out of here, and we are all leaving now. Okay. Olivia sending us our phones back. Had a feeling you would like to see this again, also. Whoa, hold on. We are just supposed to fucking leave. This isn't going to have shit. You know what happens if we leave? They just fucking take us prisoner all over again. We are outnumbered here, Crowan. Shut up. And stop calling me Crowan. Ain't it supposed to be a boss deal? What are you trying to do? Put everyone in danger? You told me my job was protect them, right? To protect them, right? Okay. Then that's exactly what I am going to do. Good. Then do it. Protect them for the moment. But I'm gonna ensure they won't need your protection anymore. Jovan, stop! You don't even have a gun with you. God fucking damn it. Okay. Mary? Are you okay? I never seen Crowan so fired up before. Even when he was angry or frustrated, it wasn't like this. Never like this. Come on. Let's get out of here. Leave? Why Crowan's still in here? If he wants to get himself killed, then I can't stop him. It's like he said, he's my boss. And my order is protect you first and foremost. We can't leave. We have to go after him. If we leave, then what's going to happen to him? Mary? We are getting you out here, okay. Oidius. Can I just... It may be a lot, but can I ask for one last favor? What? Bring my mom and dad somewhere safe. What are you gonna do, Mary? What can you do? Both of them are so stupid. Stop. Because I'm not going to lose any more of my family, Mary. I heard Ovidius call out after me, but I couldn't leave like this. I couldn't. I tried to follow where I thought Crowan might be headed. Though I may have already begun to regret my decision, I heard gunshots once more. Several gunshots. Can't talking to go somehow get me out of this one. I doubt it. I try to keep myself as hidden and discreet as possible as I move through the halls. If I run into someone... Okay. Oh god, I didn't want to think about that. I didn't want to think about what might be happening to Crowan right now either. No. It's okay. He's okay. Right now, to my knowledge, Crowan is alive, and I will make sure it stays that way. My goal did not change from where I initially escaped. I was still going to find a way out. Only this time I would make sure Crowan made it out with me. Okay. I was lucky not to run into anyone as I made my way around. I suppose Crowan was leaving them preoccupied. Since my goal is to get him out of here, I don't exactly know if that's the best thing for me right now. Suddenly I felt a breeze. The cold chill of the outside breezing through the halls. Is there really an exit nearby? Turning down a few more corners, I spotted it. Okay. A door just so slightly ajar, leading outside. Is the trap? No, it shouldn't be. They only know that Crowan escaped again, and his goal definitely wasn't to leave. I carefully approached the door and stepped outside. There was no one waiting to trap me, but there was a parking lot. This is the way out. There's a few cars here. Not to make any assumptions, but Crowan might know how to hotwire one of these, right? I walked over to one of the cars, wondering how we might be able to get inside. Would they even notice one missing until it's too late? I placed my hand on the handle of the car and pulled. It was mostly just because of instinct, but the car door opened anyways. That's strange. Despite how odd I found it, I climbed into the front seat of the car. I'm really sitting in this car right now. The keys are still in the ignition too. That's really strange. Well, maybe not. I guess if you trusted everybody here or needed to be able to make a quick getaway just in case, then you wouldn't really feel the need to lock your car doors. Suddenly, I heard a noise in the not so far off distance. It was the door, the one I had exited out of. Someone was coming to look for their car. I froze in place. Please don't be this car. Please don't notice me. Please just drive away. But despite my prayers, it seemed it was my fault for choosing the wrong car. I heard the door of the car click open. Oh yeah, okay. And I was met with the shocked expression of Twyla. Hello, Twyla. I think the both of us were too surprised after the sight of each other to say anything. After what felt like forever and only a few seconds at the same time, I saw Twyla look back towards the door and then back at me. Fuck it. Twyla began to climb over me and into the passenger seat of the car. Then, shut the door and get ready before I decide you weren't worth sparing. Not wanting to be shot, I did as instructed. And we drove off. She told me where to drive, and I followed her instruction best I could. I didn't know miracle drive, not row, not back talking, not saying anything. God forbid she decide I'm not worth sparing. We barely got onto the empty road when I heard screech from tires behind us and more gunshots to follow suit. I almost this thing swerved. I almost swerved, but Twilight yelled at me to just drive faster. Fucking bullshit. Then suddenly my phone went off. Of all the times, why now? As soon as it did, Twilight once again yelled at me to keep driving. She buried her hands into my pockets and pulled out my phone. She declined whoever it was that was calling and instead made her own phone call. Hey asshole, Mary's on the one driving the fucking car. So unless you want her brains to wind up on the inside of the windshields, I'll stop fucking chasing us. Then she threw my phone out of the window. I looked into the rear view mirror. Okay, the car that was following us began to slow. Then completely stopped. Even though it was far, I could have sworn I saw that it was Craven who got out of that car. Okay, as I drove off, I wished I could have been in that car instead of the one I was trapped in right now. We drove in quiet. Or at least I did. She just sat beside me, pointing the gun in my direction the entire time. Barking out a direction or lane change or turn I would have to make every now and again. The drive was incredibly dark, and if it weren't for the vibrant street lights that dotted the road every now and again, I might not have been able to see anything. I drove as safely as I could, with the little light I had, and with the ever-present threat of Twyla's gun. Okay. She wouldn't really shoot me, right? She couldn't. I was driving. If she shot me, then she would be risking her own life too. So maybe it's okay to talk to her. Even if this Twyla is entirely different from the person I thought she was. Twyla? What? She didn't sound happy or patient. Who are you? That's a stupid question. Who are you? Who is anyone? Does it matter? It doesn't change anything of right now. I can't even fathom. Why would you want to do something like this? Like what? Like kidnapping my family, like being head of the criminal organization. Why? Why does anyone do anything? Because you can. Because I could. Everyone alive likes something different. I like power. And this gives me power. And I already know what you are thinking. But any of the other ways to obtain power aren't quite as fun as this. Twyla? Where are you going to kill Coven? Are you going to kill Coven? Turn at this right. I followed suit. The traffic light was green, so I just sped through before it could change again. I haven't seen a single other car on these roads. To answer your question, it was the plan. Wipe him out and then be done with it already. He's been causing so much trouble after all Wouldn't it be easiest to just have him out of the way? But then I realized if I could control him, it would be much more worthwhile than killing him. So I kept him alive. Is that why you kidnapped him? No. It's why I've kidnapped you. We continued to drive for a long time. As we did, I noticed the surroundings start to become more familiar, and before too much longer, I realized we were entering Blackwood once again. Twilight, keep driving until I tell you to stop. I did as she instructed. I drove slower, following her increasingly confusing instructions. Turn right, then left, then straight, then left again, until she had me park the car on a unfamiliar street. She then got out of the car but pointed her gun at me the entire time. I guess it was in case I tried to escape. She opened up my door and grabbed me by the wrist. Get up. As soon as I exited the vehicle, Twilight began running with me in tow. Okay, I felt myself tripping over my own 2 feet as I struggled to keep up with her speed. I thought about yelling, but the threat of her violence prevented me from doing any of the things I would have liked to. I couldn't exactly see where we were running to so quickly in the dark. Okay, until we were approached the gates. We were at the cemetery. I didn't say anything as Twilight dragged me inside and ran through. She moved with purpose. She had a specific location in mind, but she couldn't possibly be running towards the mausoleum, the one place in the cemetery I never had access to. But she does. I heard an unlocking sound. Come on. She grabbed me once again and began pushing me through the double doors, even though inside was an immediate staircase down. I heard her lock the door behind us, then hurry me down the stairs. When we got to the bottom, what the? What is all this? Underneath the mausoleum was this strange bunker. For how long? Was it always like this? Or was anyone ever kept here at all? Twyla ran straight for the computers in the back and I followed her. She typed rapidly. Okay, you're eyeing that gun, I will take it. And I couldn't quite understand what she was doing. But she also left her gun on the chair. She just left it. Did she realize? Take gun. Before she could realize what she did, I picked up the gun from the chair. She turned to face me as I pointed at her. Oh. And what do we have here? Twyla? I can't let me do this. What's that? You can't let me do this. What are you going to do? Just shoot her? Are you gonna shoot me, please? Please, Mary, if what? Come on, Mary. We both know you'll never forgive yourself if you did. But if you insist, then I will give you an open shot. What? Well, okay, this song. What? Well, what are you waiting for? Go on then. Try it. Shoot, Twyla. Please. Mary, if you can't, I'm gonna be so mad. Shoot, Twyla. I want to start by saying I didn't aim at anything vital. I will never ever do that. I aimed at her legs and I attempted to pull the trigger. Nothing happened. I tried again. Still nothing. I don't understand. Here, let me show you something. Twyla took the gun from my hands and pointed it at her head. Click, click. Empty. What? Did you really think I'd run away from a fight if I wasn't out of ammo? Oh my god. Okay. We were what's it called? Well, I don't remember the word because I'm tired, but we acted stupid. We acted stupid again. Hey, Thanks for being in the car though, in that car though. It saved me a few extra steps in my new plan. You're leaving me down here. Oh, don't worry, I will beg you for some. I just got some stuff to take care of first. So just be a little patient and take a time to say goodbye to this cemetery you love so much. She walked up the stairs and soon I heard the door unlock and lock again. Should I have gone after her? Would it have changed anything if I did? I tried to get out, to find anything that could help me, but it wasn't any use. The corkboard didn't have anything on it, I understood. The computers were password protected, and those door apps wouldn't budge even if I ran myself into them. Everything that happened just ended up with me getting trapped again. It didn't help anything in the end. I'm right back where I was. Is this a sign? Should I just stop trying to do anything? Am I just only going to make it worse? I guess that's not so different from how it usually is, huh? Okay. Oh, sorry. What's that so bad for anyways? Oh, they're here. If they die, that just means they get to be with us. What's scary about that? That isn't the point. I know you are worried, but it seems like you have done all you can. Whatever happens, aren't you happy it will soon be over with? No, it can't be. I mean, how do I even know this is what the afterlife is really like? You are talking to us, aren't you? But are you even real? What do you mean? We wouldn't be here if we weren't real. I guess. I don't know. I don't want to come back here. For a different reason than usual. Oh, you poor little thing. Oh, is that that? Hello, that. You don't belong here. Why are you here again? It's because of that silly little book, right? That stranger kept talking. And as he approached me, it was as if the world around the two of us began to distort. So this is interesting because we both, like, in this end of the road, we know Ed and we, like, talk with Sunny, I guess. But we shouldn't know Ed. We meet with Ed in Twilight's route. So I guess this is, like, this ending is you get after getting all the endings. And it's like it kind of takes it everything that happened into canon, maybe. Okay. And as he approached me, it was as if the world around the two of us began to distort, and all I could comprehend was him and me. Are you a unicorn, sir? But you know something? Truth be told, I think you could have made it here without that stupid thing. What are you talking about? Who are you? I think you always had the ability, you just didn't realize it. Though I suppose that is partially my fault, isn't it? It's no wonder you like the cemetery so much. Please slow down. I'm having trouble understanding. Ah, that's right. I'm going off on a tangent. Forgive me, I often forget what it's like to talk to people. I just wanted to offer you some help. Get you out of this little predicament you are in. Help? You can help me. That's all. This is just a dream. Nothing here can change what's happening out there. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Don't you believe that anything is possible? By now you've surely seen it yourself. Then how do you plan to help me? That's the secret. But I can promise you I can make it happen. It just needs a bit of push, that's all. A push. I just need a little bit more power to be able to make it happen. And this power you have, I think it should do just fine. What do you mean? Your ability to travel to this world. Receive glimpses of it from the outside. If you give it to me, I can help you in exchange. I can just give it to you. Precisely. Then, if I do that, I won't be able to come back here though, right? No, you won't. But you want to save our family, right? Yes, of course I do. Then, do we have a deal? If you really can't fix it all. Yes, of course we do. Wonderful. I will see you later, dear. I woke up from the sound of something incredibly loud. The echoes of bunker not helping in its volume. Okay, it happened again. At first I thought there was some sort of earthquake happening before I realized that it was actually coming from above ground. Someone was trying to get in. But who? Police? More gang members? Did Twyla lock herself out by mistake? I heard the door open. Heavy steps made their way down the stairs. And the person who came down was... Hello! Ovidius! Ovidius, I'm so glad to see you. Hey kid. I'm glad you're alright. I'm so happy you're here. How did you even get here? What do you mean? How do you know how to find me here? Cause you texted it to me, remember? Texted. But my phone is... Oh wait! It's still too early to celebrate. Twyla, she might come back at any minute. I know, that's why I'm getting you out of here. What's the good in that? Huh? I've been thinking about things Coben been saying. Isn't he kind of right? Let's say you get me out of here. Then what happens? Are they going to kidnap me again? And what happened to Coben? Mary, this is how isn't okay. I was always involved, even when I didn't know it. How am I ever supposed to feel safe? Or feel as though anyone I like is safe? Coven and Twyla, neither of them would be in the position they currently in if they weren't both adamant people. So how can we ever expect to feel safe until one side gives out? Ovidius, do you think we have to keep Twyla? It will probably be easiest way. But even with that option, I don't think Coven would ever be satisfied unless he was able to do it himself. But then, what are we supposed to do? Twyla will never let herself stay somewhere where she isn't armed or guarded. And the parliament threatens to attack our family, then Coven won't want to attack anyways, right? What do we do? You know, I think I may have a plan. Really, it might work. I need to make a call right now though, if we even have a chance of pulling it off. What is it? Just this once. You can worry about it. Oh, what is this now? I thought I locked the door when I left. Have you been playing Stupid with me this whole time? Or do you just know the cemetery even better than I thought you did? Okay. Really? You are trying to threaten me with that again? What's the point in that? I already know the gun is empty. The fuck? So you managed to find some bullets for it, huh? It's a good thing I came back with this. Okay, now you don't wanna do anything reckless, right? Because, well, let's face it, Mary. You won't know I got much better aim than you. And when it comes down to chance, do you really think fancy your odds? Okay. I don't know if she likes hers. But I sure like mine. Okay. Coven and I cornered Twyla. We stood in straight line with Twilight in the middle. Well played. I admit I've got no idea how you managed to pull this off. Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot me then. What? Wait, no. Really, Crowan? Is this what you've been waiting for? Isn't this what you've been waiting for? Are you really that much of a coward? After all this time and all this chase, you are just not going to do anything. I thought you wanted to kill me. Go on then. Shoot. It's not worth it. I mean, actually, just do it. But I think you already like killed her uncle. Why not just kill her too? It isn't worth it, Crowan. Is killing her really the right way to go about this? Probably not, but you don't have to kill her, please. I don't want to see you as a murderer. Despite all that's happened, I know that Crowan I know isn't a bad person, so please don't shoot her. If you are not going to shoot me, then what am I even holding back for? I could just shoot you both right now with no consequences then, alright? Because Mary won't shoot me, and if you won't either, then what am I worried for? Can you ever keep your fucking mouth shut? You are so fucking annoying. Okay. This won't bring them back. Don't have to be her. She's already caught. This won't bring them back. Just because she's gone doesn't mean your parents will come back. It's not going to fix anything. Are you really listening to her right now? Because if that's the case, then I am really not concerned at all. What's to stop me from taking you both out? Just like with dear old mom and dad. They were easy, you know? Like throwing a rock at bird's nest. One clear shot and then they are gone. So tell me, what kind of bird you think Mary is? Will it bleed when it hits? Will she take the whole nest down with her? And will she let out the same... Okay. Crowan shot the gun. Twyla ducked out of the way, so there was nothing standing between me and the bullet. I saw white. Cool. But I didn't feel any pain. It didn't feel like anything because I didn't get shot. Oh no! Oh, that was a... Okay. Hayır means no in Turkish. So I basically... No! I screamed. Not obedience. No! Okay. Obedience. Okay. Twilight ran off out of the cemetery and Crowan followed her. I began to hear the distant shots of their guns as they ran off, but I was more concerned with... Mary, you should have just let Crowan kill Twilight in the first place. Obvious. I thought you were going to grab her. There wasn't a good time I couldn't. When I saw Crowan's face, I knew he... Here's your phone. I will call an ambulance. No. You can't do that. It will just make everything harder. Then what am I supposed to do? You are breathing all heavy and you are bleeding and... You don't have to do anything. No, I have to do something. Why did you do that? I told you. My job was to protect you. I couldn't let you down. No, I was stupid. This shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have risked your life over someone like me. I'm nothing. Mary? Shut up. Huh? Sorry. But I need you to not talk like that. Acting is as if there's something you need to do and that you would be worthless otherwise. Do you really believe that? That I would fight so hard to protect someone I thought was worthless? Crowan too. And all your family. This all happened because they thought You are someone worth protecting. Ovidius, thank you so much. I could never. There's nothing you got to do. I did my job. And that's good enough for me. Ovidius, thank you so much. I hugged him gently as I was able to. I hope you know. I felt his arms wrap around me in return. He gave me a pat on the back. I told you. I'm good at what I do. I don't know how long I stayed there. I just knew I didn't want to let him go. All this time he had wanted to help me, and the place it got him, no. I couldn't think of it that way. That's not what he wanted for me. And I won't disrespect his memory. The sun began to rise, and with it something else returned. I heard his limping footsteps down the sidewalk. A stomp, then a scrape. A scrape. Then a stop, then a scrape. The closer he got, the more I could hear the ruggedness in his breathing. And as I picked my head up, I noticed the blood that stained him. Rowan, what happened? Ridiculous. She's still alive. Please say something. You said you didn't want to see me as a murderer, right? Okay. It's officially autumn now. It felt like it would never come. But time always marches forward and seasons do change eventually. Everything changes eventually. And now it has changed from what things were like before. Mom and Dad were found safe and unharmed, and we were able to live in Blackwood again. Okay. We even opened up the diner again. And in almost no time, all people began to come back to eat with us. In that sense, it was almost as if nothing had changed at all. The more things change, the more they stay the same, as they say. Some people will start small talk and say that they missed us and wonder where we went. Of course, we didn't say anything. Other than that, we were just on a little vacation, that's all. But one thing about the restaurant that's different is that Crowan is living with us now. I know he wouldn't do it unless he felt it was safe to do so. So if that's the case, I'm glad that things are safe. Plus, I think he would get too lonely living in that little safe house cabin all by himself. What's this thing? Okay. Sometimes I think he gets a little annoyed by us. Like when Mom tells him not to eat from the cookie basket, or when Dad reminds him to dress warmer in the cold weather. Oh. But I think he appreciates it too. Yes. He's definitely doing a lot better now, at least. He also promised that he would be honest with me should something like this ever happen again. Speaking of things like this, there was never anything on the news or any police reports of things that happened that night. Sometimes I wonder if Twyla was right when she told me that the police here have been covering things up, or if the Congress got anything to do with it. Speaking of that night, rumors of a murderer gradually faded until they completely disappeared, just like... I haven't seen or heard from Reginald ever since that night. Whenever I text or call him, I never get any response. And when I visit places like the library or cemetery, he is never there. He is just gone. I still don't know why he was there, or what happened to him since. But I miss him. He was my friend. I hope wherever he's gone that he's doing okay. Coben never actually told me about what happened with Twyla. But a mysterious small headstone with her initials appeared in the cemetery. There was never a service for it. It was just here one day. Sometimes I wonder if it's really for her. Sometimes I wonder if I should leave flowers for her. Sometimes I wonder if she even would if she would even want me to. There's someone I do want to leave flowers for eventually. Ovidius never had a service or a headstone. I'm not even sure where they brought his body after the whole thing. But I hope it's someplace nice. But I've been speaking with Crowan and he said we can hold a service for him soon. I could plan it. Even this late is better than never. And even if his body isn't here, maybe his spirit will be. I'm rereading the book, How to Talk to Ghosts, because I haven't been able to do it anymore. And it makes me sad, but maybe I'll be able to do it again if I focus. Like that strange spirit told me, I could probably do it without the book. But maybe the book will help give me a little push. Then maybe I could see everyone again. I know it is. Maybe one day I'll be able to talk to him again too. And I will thank him even more for all he's done for me. I like that. And I think he would too. My phone is going off again. Alright, my phone. Can you believe that it missed all the chaos? You were able to get my phone back. I think Owen was the one who went and found it after Twyla had thrown it out the window. It's got a big crack in it now, but other than that, it still works. And I will keep using it until it stops working. And even then, I will keep it somewhere safe. Because it was what was able to connect Ovidius and I. But I should probably check that message, huh? I had figured it was just my messaging me, telling me to come inside for dinner or something, or that I should hurry, okay, home because it was getting cold out. But the number that texted me, no, this doesn't make any sense. This is Ovidius' own number, but Ovidius is. Okay, open message. I opened the message. Hello again, Mary. Through ending complete. Credits textbook from this pixel type by okay. It's just the credit, okay. Original song Grave Under Sunset by Loa. The visual novel used these songs from the free sound. Okay. Look at all that credits. Yeah. Cool. More songs. Yeah. More. More songs. Guess I provided by. Look at all these artists. Wow. I was pretty sure the artists themselves drew these because this character really looks like Cemetery Mary style, but I guess they may have just been like a small artist that is close to developer. And I mean, I wouldn't say, but usually, you know, when you are starting new and you have other artists around you, your style tends to look a lot like others, like theirs, because you learn visually by looking at things. But anyways, doesn't matter. And you see your friends at the most. Yeah. Okay. Keep him. I don't remember seeing this. Cool. Yeah, game show. This looks cool. What else? Are these movie things? Might be. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Wow, okay. I'm just going to look if all the true endings are like all the ways to get all the true endings, yeah, are the same. So I will do it by doing, let's say, Twilight or Regions. Which one should I do? Okay, I'm going to do Twilight because I don't wanna um try ducking. Just real quick, gonna check. I made too much, doesn't matter. Go to bed. Will you tell me who you are? Okay. Let's skip this. Yeah. And doesn't matter. The cafe. Let's keep quiet, even though it doesn't matter. Fuck it, Twyla. And let's see. Let's meet with Krohon. Who's your friend? We only seen Vasilis one time, which is kind of sad actually. And have we met before? Why not? Then we are going to wait. So we didn't meet. We met just going to the library, right? Skip this dialogue. Okay. I tried to distance myself from him. We really are. I'm meeting with a friend for breakfast. My 13th birthday. Doesn't matter. Skip this. Call mystery number. Then call Twyla. Yeah, mom is weird. Skip this jump scare. Doesn't matter. And okay. I guess you have a point. Okay. Okay, so what is this choice? Don't keep Twy waiting for too long. Don't let the sailor bookseller to show his scrapbook to Mary. However, you can sacrifice that choice if do everything effectively you will simply and do okay. To become a good true ending. I just want to say hi. Wait. Okay. True ending is I just want to say, do you sell anything other than books? That won't be necessary. I've got time. Okay. Alright today, sir. I just wanted to say hi. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Please, just skip. Okay, please. Okay. I'm sure they're talking. They're we think that they are. Okay, please. Oh yeah, okay. I'm so sorry though. I just wanna Okay, come on. Okay, I hope I didn't fuck that up. I suppose. Okay, I think my models must be acting up. I was covering it. Okay, let me go here. Stay silent. Lie. 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 For the truth? Telling me who you are. I'll be at cemetery surely. Then we are going to handle a situation without her. Okay. Handle it without her. We don't know each other. How did she die? Wait. Ah, that was the wrong. Okay. Doesn't matter. Let's see if it will change the thing. There was an emergency today. Okay, then. Yeah, we're gonna see a beach and analysis. Yeah, just it has to be here. Skip this. Do you believe in ghosts? I like that. Okay. Then you are going to choose the girl. Okay, wait. You bring up a good point. Then we're gonna choose the girl. Apparently it changes things. Unless after that, I mean talking Turkish. Okay. Okay. What to believe? She's a good person. Go with Tyler. With the birdhouse. Okay, come on. Then, well, no, but yeah. Let's skip this dialogue. Then what are you gonna do? Good night? I mean, let's just investigate everything. Hallway, bedroom, bathroom, texter, open door. Okay, really open door? Come on. Now the choice is good night. Let's pretend to do it. Okay, come on. I know. Doesn't really matter. I saw these texts before. Okay. See the mafia. Pretend to do it. And will I see you? Call mystery number. Skip this. And I guess call to Lila. And then we are gonna go to living room, doesn't matter. And stay life cut short. Okay, then this must be all of the choices that I had to do. Hopefully I will get the true ending. Or is it just going to be a good ending? Okay, Reginald died. Okay. You know what? Do you know, is there multiple true endings or is there just one true ending? Can you tell me? If you know. Are you even here, yo? Let me. Uh, oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna close the game. I think this was enough anyways. Okay. Doesn't matter. I think it was the only true ending. You know? Okay. I wanna quit the game. Cool. So I'm gonna close the stream. But before closing the stream, I wanna tell anyone who is watching right now or later, please subscribe if you haven't, and I would really appreciate if you like the video or like interacted with my content in any way. I am sorry for streaming. I guess yeah. I am really low energy today. I know that it was a mess, the stream, and because you know I was trying to get through ending. I looked at the walkthrough and all. It wasn't that interesting to watch by yourself. I will just maybe if someone is like watching all the streams back to back, it might be better. But for its own, it wasn't as strong. It wasn't a strong stream at all. What was I going to say? I thought I had something about. Okay, I want to talk about the game a little bit because I mean, not still confused, but kind of confused about a part of it, right? About the regional part. Because at least now I know what's going on about, you know, Cohen and Twyla. I still am not sure about Reginald. Okay, so Reginald is the Blackbird Butcher. We all know that, and I think he's kind of no, he has that Monica type of energy that he's either aware that he's in a game or aware that this, we keep playing the same game, or like we keep doing the same thing, experience the same thing over and over again, and about him saying to not to kill him again. I think because that is nothing or something like that. He's either really connected to the game, like in every ending he experienced that, or like whenever he close the game or something like that. There must be something like that. I don't know. Or yeah, and I think in the original truth that how we see on the screen that writings that are like we don't. I know that Mary sees them too, but we see them talking to us in the screen, like the writings, and I think that's the game talking to you. And again, the game has a kind of a self-aware part. I'm not self-aware, but self-aware part, I think, about it being a game, and about how Reginald comes in the true ending and gives us keys and then says goodbye, like it's all ending. I think it's because it's true ending, and it's like, yeah, this is where it ends. We don't see each other anymore, because in the other routes it's almost always like, I feel like at least, we will see each other again, you know, I will be back or something like that. But in this one, it's like reaching a peaceful conclusion and saying goodbye. We only see him a little. I need to look at its story later. I think there are more games with those characters in that the developer made, so I will look into that, not right now, but well, like way later, I think. Wait. I'm feeling sick. Okay. What are you gonna say? What else? Yeah, I'll have to look into that. But I don't. I mean, I think I got a big part of the game. I understand it. And I don't know where the part that Mary, like, why can Mary talk with ghosts? Probably it's not related to. I will assume it's not related to Reginald's part, like about again the game being self-aware, or there is like the game being its own god or something like that, because it gave the same energy, you know. It's like it's not exactly as feels like how do I say it, Doki Doki Literature Club moment, because you know it's not Reginald trying to escape. It's more or less like the game feels, or yeah, the game feels like its own god, I would say. I don't know, and I don't know how Reginald came to, you know more about the reality that he is in, or like why he is really aware of the, I don't know. I guess the other groups, or like replaying it over and over again. I don't know why. I really don't know what's going on, but I don't know how it came to be. But I'm going to assume he is again either aware about the game, or just aware about that we are like experiencing the same thing and we are making him experience things and all. And I guess, you know, I said when I saw Reginald at the true ending, I was like, oh, did he follow us? But he may even not, you know. If this is the, you know, Doki Doki Literature Club, he may just, you know, I don't know, coded himself in there or something like that. He may just, you know, poop that because he's aware of the realities in a different manner, and I don't think he exactly followed us. But you know, that may be true as well. And you know, he got the case, and about that thing, like, you know, I think it was that we made a deal with at the end of the true ending, right? And there what was I going to say? Yeah, how we looked at Reginald, like the scene that drawn with Reginald, and how we looked at his face from the south. I don't know, those really, I mean, it was basically the same sprite for Mary and different sprite for that, like Reginald and that. But it again, it might correlate to that. I feel like Reginald might have a connection with that in the game other than killing people. But you know, it's again confusing. I have to look into that more. But this was the end of the 17 Mary series. Honestly, let me think. Okay, I'm gonna say this, right? I do like this game, and when I discovered it, I was really excited for it. But yeah, there is a but. I think it has its problems. It's really hard to play. I think it was the first game that the developer thought that maybe because that, you know, that may be why, and maybe it's just my own problems. But I feel like it was a little bit over repetitive. I don't know. If it was the developer's goal, that's cool, but I don't think you should make people feel tired when you're playing when they are playing your game. If it's not something like getting over it or something, if it's a visual novel, I legitimately felt like sick in some of the some of the streams, just because of like the music behind was too much. And I don't know, maybe it's my problem, maybe I'm just like oversensitive to audio or things like that, or I don't know. But when the situation is really stressful in the game and it just keeps going and going, and in all this game, in all the rooms, it never is fun for me. It really never is. I never felt relaxed. I don't know. Maybe because it's not that type of game, but it doesn't exactly give the hello I'm a horror game vibe as well to me, because Mary is such a like overly positive, not realistic positive character. So I am a bit confused about the vibes, to be honest. It was again, like, I was really excited about the game and it was a good game, but I'm not going to go out there and say it was the best game I ever played. I really I was ready to put it on my top spot. I'm sadly I can't. I truly can't. So I still really like it. I'm just saying this, like, not because it's a bad game. I'm just talking about this because I have been really positive about this game throughout. Like, I kept saying I was really excited about it. The art was really good. The game is good, and again, it's good. But I think I need to be honest about some other parts as well. Again, maybe it wasn't because of the game, but playing it was hard for me. Sometimes I really didn't, it didn't leave me with excitement. In some, like in False Patrum, I think it's how it's read. The game that I played yesterday. After leaving that stream, I felt so excited about continuing that game. I'm still thinking about it, and I played that game before, even though I don't really remember what happens. I played that game before and I'm still really excited about it, but I never felt that way with Cemetery Mary. I was just curious about it, but I never was really excited about it. Yeah, I don't know, that's my own opinion. That's my how my experience went with the game. Again, it was cool. The mafia part has really, I don't know, big plot holes, I feel like, and it even tried to explain itself by just saying, yeah, that's how it was. My phone was tempered and they couldn't they couldn't follow it, so that's why your mom and dad couldn't write you, because the phones couldn't be tampered. But why, but why couldn't they write from that phone then? Why? There were many plot holes, which is again, I think I mean, I didn't expect fully, not I don't know how would, I don't remember the saying, but I don't exactly expect everything to connect perfectly, but I feel like they just maybe not talk about it. Like, if the game didn't say, oh, then why didn't my parents can write to us and the audience didn't explain to us, because my phone was tempered but they couldn't be tempered. If that dialogue never happened, I wouldn't think about that. To be honest, maybe someone else would, but I feel like a majority of people, just when you are playing something, you don't think actively about every little thing that's going on. If the plot is going away, you'll just follow it, but just pointing to your own weakness in the story and your own plot holes, and trying to explain to that just by just being like, yeah, that was just how it was. I don't know, I feel like that's not a good way to right, not right, but yeah, that's not a good way to tell a story. I feel like a lot of writings, a lot of stories work with very big plot holes. You just need to know how to work around them, and that was not the way. Again, Mary felt really frustrating in like most of the. I really thought I would love Mary, right? And again, I can't be mad at her because everything sucked for her all the time. But it was, I don't know, like watching Mary being all naive all the time was so frustrating. Even some things that she said felt like you something you would read on Wattpad, like someone writes I don't know, a story about a bad boy and a good girl. A 12-year-old write a story about a bad boy and a good girl on Wattpad, and that Mary was the good girl and she was that naive. That gave the same feeling. I feel like the naivety that she had was not just her kindness and her being nice. It was just childish, and it was really frustrating to read sometimes. It was. Yeah, I would say again, we talked about, I think there was a scene that Mary remembers in the game that she was talking with her father, and they were talking about her uncle, her real uncle, I think, dying, and he was like, some people don't deserve a funeral or something like that. We never saw why. We don't know, like, why did that happen? That must be an important plot point. When you read it like that, you think about that. You are like, that must be an important plot point, because it's not just someone else. It's not just a neighbor or something. It's a family member, and father is not even talking about them, and they were like, has a resolution about that. You never learn what did that guy do, and I thought that there was room for it to connect to the Mavis story. Maybe it even connects to it. Maybe he works for the other people or something like that, but people don't know because the game didn't tell us. The game just was like, oh yeah, your parents couldn't reach to you because their phones couldn't be tempered, blah 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 blah. By the way, I see 3 people watching me. What the fuck am I? Okay. Hey, if someone is watching me, make yourself known in the chat. Yeah, please, Rio, if you are here, because I know that you weren't a second ago. Please tell me. And what else was I gonna tell about the game? Okay, let me think. I talked about regional. Yeah, I talked about plot holes. I feel like they should make verses about poems, man. Yeah, they should. You know what they should do? I mean, I think the game would really benefit from having a gallery, because it doesn't have a gallery, right? Wait, let me check. But I bet it doesn't. Wait. So we could look at the art after we are done with the game. Okay, I'm sorry, it's opening right now. We have an about page. Do we have anything here? No. Preferences. How? Yeah, we don't have. It doesn't have a gallery, which kind of made it harder to make thumbnails for it. I looked at screenshots from the internet. Well, I mean, it's not a big problem, but if it had the gallery, I could have just saved his mom's drawings and used it as wallpaper maybe, but now I can't. Let's just say it's a fan service, yes. His mother is pretty nice, really hot. I do understand why a mafia boss would marry her. Yeah. Okay. That was one of the best parts about the game. The character designs. I did like that. Some of the color palettes of the characters were really nice, and some of them were hideous, and maybe I don't want to say hideous, but they were not quite good. I think. I know that the developers art got better. I mean, it's already better than mine. I would say, even say, but the color choice sometimes really made my heart start. I would say that. I don't know why am I being rude, because I've been too positive about it. I've been too positive about it the whole time, and I wanna be a little more truthful about it. The art is really nice. I love the art. I already told it. That's why I copy it for my thumbnails for this game playthrough. But sometimes it's not that nice, and the story is nice, but sometimes it's not that nice. It's a good play, but I feel like I wouldn't recommend the regular old people to play through all of the game, get all the bad endings, then the good endings, and the true ending. Actually, yeah, but it's hard to not to do that, because it's really hard even getting a good ending. And after you get all the bad endings, you really want to know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, and I had to play it. I don't think it's good when you have to follow a really strict walkthrough to get the true ending. There were some options that really should not fucking matter, that mattered to get the true ending. I do know that getting the true ending must be should be harder than the good endings, but it was too much. It was too much. Yeah, okay, that was Cemetery Mary. Please support the developer. I think they made a lot more new games. I will play them. Not now, not in the near future, probably maybe a month later. We will see. I don't wanna just jump into another game of theirs and play it for 2 months straight. I don't play it for 2 months straight, but almost. It's not that long. It's not that long. If I didn't play it some weeks, I played it more than once, right? If I played it once per week, it would almost be 2 months. Yeah, I don't want to do that again right away. So again, I will visit the games later. Please support the developer. I am thankful that you watched the stream. Again, please like it, please subscribe, and all that good stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a Stardew stream. Yay! I'm gonna play Stardew. Okay. And after that, wait, let me look at my schedule. I keep forgetting what I'm going to play. Weekly schedule. Okay, tomorrow I have a Stardew. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah. Then I will play Hatoful Boyfriend again one last time and try to get more endings. After that, I have Danganronpa. Wait, what was the full name of the game? Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So the first game of Danganronpa, and after that I have Stardew Valley again, and I will finish the week like that. Okay, so see you tomorrow for Stardew Valley. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I will see you tomorrow. Wait. Before I go, I need to open the chat again, even though I can see it. Okay. Cool. See you on the next stream. See you on the next stream. Let me. Boom. Okay, goodbye. See you later. Boom.